What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Happy freaking Wednesday. We did it. We're in the middle of the week. Only 2 more days to go and then it will be Friday. And Friday's freaking awesome. Yes, it is. Also, the giveaway is still going until Saturday. You have time to put in those comments onto this video. It is the video right here. So check the video to check out what you can win, but trust me, it is awesome. More than 150 people already are in the giveaway, so it's going to be a very, very interesting run to see who can win. And yeah, if you want to find out how and what, just check out the video that is over my head. Also, Hello Good Game wrote me, and we will be doing a combo video. I don't know exactly what, he told me he will tell me, but I think it's going to be very freaking awesome. I feel so blessed to have worked with so many awesome content creators already, and to now be working with one of the greatest right now feels just very freaking awesome. But enough yammering, let's get into the humiliating hammering. This is deck number 190. Yes, you heard right, 190 decks already. You can find them all on EtherHub, links are down in the description, and I want to do something that I really freaking love to celebrate my 190 freaking decks. Crazy, freaking crazy. So here we are. What are the new cards in here? This is a very cool deck. It's called Fun. For me it is. So we are a discard deck. That is why we have all the good stuff like the Duress, the Acquisition Expert, the Elderfang Disciple, blah blah blah. But let's go over the new cards first. We have the Eyetwitch. Very nice. It's a 1/1. It's a cool little blocker in the air. And when it dies, you can learn. So you can get something out of your freaking learn board, which is very, very sweet. And yeah, then we have the Humiliate. So if you play your Eyetwitch turn 1, Humiliate turn 2, you discard a non-land card from your opponent's hand. So no matter what it is, planeswalker, creature, enchantment, whatever it is, just get rid of it. If it's an emergent ultimatum, just get it out of here. So you discard this card and put a 1/1 counter on your Eyetwitch, and then your Eyetwitch will be freaking good because it's a 2/2 flyer in the air. Flyer in the air, and that is just very freaking nice. Then we have the Vanishing Verse. I absolutely wanted to try this out because it seems like a very, very nice card. So the Vanishing Verse exiles target mono-colored permanent. So if it is colorless, you can't discard, you can't exile it. If it has 2 colors, like a Kaya, you can't exile it. But all the rest, you can. And for all the rest, we have answers. So exile, I don't know, their Annex, get them out of here. You can't exile a Vinoda with this, you can't exile a Yorion with this, but we have other cards to take care of those, so don't you worry about it. I just wanted to try it out, and I think it will perform well. Then we have the Flunk, because we are a discard deck. So getting rid of a lot of stuff feels very good with the Flunk, because you discard their hand, they're down to 2 or 3 cards. Now the Flunk gives -5 to -4, very freaking sweet. Also, Vanishing Verse, permanent. So that means that you can get rid of whatever. So that is very freaking nice. You can get rid of enchantments, planeswalkers, whatever. Professor Onyx, get her out of here. So the Flunk, you know I like it. Very freaking strong. Had to try it out in this discard package. It seems very, very good. So these are the new cards right here. And of course we have these awesome art styles. And we have 4 Shineshadow Snarls. A flickering beacon of righteous corruption. Had to try it out because I really think maybe in this deck it can work. Because in the late game we don't need too many lands, so if we draw them in the late game it's not too bad. But in the early game, having a choice of white and black is very good because of our Humiliate and the Vanishing Verse. So I really, really wanted to try it out. So here we are. So these are the new cards in here. And of course we have the sideboard that I will get over this time. I will not forget, I promise. So then we have 2 Duress in this very awesome style to get rid of, I don't know, a kill spell. Get rid of their Amber Cleave, get rid of a Planeswalker, get rid of their Emergent Ultimatum. Then we have the Elderfang Disciple Acquisition Expert combo. When the Elderfang Disciple enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. Easy, cool, very nice, just like the Rats did before. And then we have the Acquisition Expert. When the Acquisition Expert enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals a number of cards from their hand equal to the number of creatures in your party. You choose one of those cards and discard it. Can be a land, can be whatever, doesn't matter. But thanks to the Elderfang Disciple being a cleric and him, the Acquisition Expert, being a rogue, you have 2 creatures in your party then. That means they will have to show you 2 of their cards. You will get rid of one of them. Very freaking awesome. Then we have the Village Rites, to sacrifice one of our small creatures, draw ourselves 2 cards, and bring them back with the Call of the Death Dweller. Seems very freaking chunky, and I really wanted to do it, because if you have one of those out already, let's say you sacrifice your Acquisition Expert to the Village Rites, and you sacrificed your Eyetwitch before for whatever reason, you can bring them both back. You have an Eyetwitch now, your opponent will have to show you 2 more cards, you will discard one of them. Very freaking tasty. Then we have the Soul Shatter, because we are running 2 Tergrid God of Fright. So, each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest mana value amongst creatures and planeswalkers they control. And against the Venona deck, this is so freaking good, because on turn 4, the creature with the highest converted mana cost will be a Venona or a Blade Historian. So those 2, gonzo, freaking gonzo, get them out of here. And yeah, Blade Historian also can tie to this. But until then, you will have them discard a lot of cards, so maybe even the Flunk is good, but just trust me, the Soul Shatter against a Venona deck, very freaking awesome. And yes, that is why we have the Tergrid God of Fright in here, because of all the discards. So in the late game, if we make him discard something, we at least can steal it, because whenever an opponent sacrifices non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may steal that card, put it under your control onto the battlefield for free. It's yours now, no cake, no cigar. So, or you put down the Lantern. Target opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice permanent, a non-land permanent, or discard a card. And if you have a lot of mana, you can do it at least twice a turn. So that is very freaking nice. And then we have something that I really have to talk about, the Rankle Kaya combo. So you know the Rankle, Master of Rankle. When he deals combat damage to a player, you choose 0 to 3 choices here. Either nothing, or each player discards a card, each player loses 1 life and draws a card, or each player sacrifices a creature. And why is this freaking awesome? Because with the Kaya, you can put a ghost form counter on your Rankle or on whatever creature you have out right now. And when you sacrifice it, you make a spirit, which is very freaking awesome because you have a blocker more in the air, and you return that creature to your freaking hand. So, let's say you attack in with the Rankle through the air, sacrifice your Rankle, they sacrifice their only creature that you have. Now you have a spirit, and the Rankle returns to your hand. What else do you freaking want? It is so freaking awesome. If with the Rankle you sacrifice your Eyetwitch, you get a spirit, and you return the Eyetwitch to your hand, and you learn. So everything is so valuable thanks to the Kaya the Inexorable, which is standing in front of either a 3 or an elephant's leg. I can't decide, but it really looks like both. Then our -3 is also very awesome. You exile target non-land permanent, so whatever it is, get it out of here. It is gonzo. And you get the emblem, but I don't think it will come up, because we need to be faster than that. And if we put her down and use a -3, it's a long way until the -7, where you get the emblem that at the beginning of your upkeep you may cast a legendary spell from your hand, your graveyard, or from cards in exile without paying a mana cost you own. So you can bring back a Rankle or the Tergrid or another Kaya, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can. You can, if you're on 7 and you put down her emblem, next turn you can just bring her back, which is very freaking nice. Also the Tergrid, you can bring her back, and then with the Soul Shatter, steal the biggest, toughest thing. If it's a creature or planeswalker, it doesn't even really matter. With the Humiliate, with all these Elderfang and Acquisition Experts and the Eyetwitch, you will have a lot of stuff to sacrifice to the Rankle. Just bring it back with the Call of the Death Dweller in the worst case, or just make yourself a spirit and bring it back onto your hand with the Kaya. So freaking tasty. So, now, let's get over here. So here we are talking about the sideboard real quick. It's a learn board. So we have a lot of fun stuff in here. We have the Necrotic Fumes, just in case we want to exile one of our little spirit creatures to exile something of theirs. Very freaking nice. It exiles creatures or planeswalkers, so it is very freaking good. Then we have the Inkling Summoning, because why not? We can. So here it is, having a flyer in the air can be game changing, so here it freaking is. Then we have 2 Pest Summonings, because these are most likely the ones that we will get with our Eyetwitch. So we have some more blockers, we have some more stuff to sacrifice, because we don't have too many creatures, so we really need to have those creatures from the sideboard that we can get with a Village Rites Eyetwitch combo, or if we block with the Eyetwitch, we can also just learn. Then we have the introduction to Annihilation, because it is so freaking good. And then we have the Mascot Exhibition, just in case we're in the super late game. We have so much mana, we sacrifice our Eyetwitch, get the Mascot Exhibition. Now we have 9 mana on the board, yeah, 9 power on the board with a 2-1, a 3-2 and a 4-4. Very delicious. And then 1 Confront the Past. Either we can remove X loyalty counters, twice X loyalty counters from a target planeswalker an opponent controls, or we can bring back our Kaya for 6 mana. So she costs 5, that means that we have to pay 6, bring her back from our graveyard to the battlefield immediately. And that is just so freaking good. I wish Liliana was able to return the Gideon, but she won't be. She just won't be. So yeah, he's just looking through it to the mirror, just like we will with the Kaya. So let's get back over here. So, land-wise, we have 7 beautiful Bob Ross plains. We have 1 Castle Locthwain for the drawing. We have 12 beautiful Bob Ross swamps. And we have, as I mentioned already, the 4 Shineshadow Snarls. So, this is a very fun deck for me, not for the opponent, just for me. I think we will have a lot of fun with it. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm MTgA Malone, and I will see you in those humiliating games. Alrighty, Yachty Mon. Gonna catch 'em all, Yachty Mon. Alright, I freaking love this hand. Really do. We're going first with 2 Humiliates. We have the Duress, so we can pick and choose whatever we want. That is very nice. We even got a Call of the Death Dweller for later. I would like to have a creature out, but hey, can't always get what you want, right? So, I mean, we're playing that swamp next turn anyways. Yeah, that's got to go. So, we are getting rid of the Rimrock Knight. We drew another land. That is not even that bad. Rimrock Knight, you out of here. You're freaking out of here. So unless he plays something here, we're kind of okay-ish. He doesn't play anything. Like to see that. Freaking love to see that. Okay. We're humiliating him even more. Humiliation is real. He has a Bone Crusher Giant, doesn't he? He just drew a Bone Crusher Giant. Ah, magic. Freaking magic. Why couldn't we? Oh, non-land. Yeah, of course. Of course, I knew that. I knew that. So, we drew another land. So we're putting down the Tergrid. And next turn we can still, you know, get rid of that Bone Crusher Giant. Losing 3 life here. Okay. Be my guest. Be my guest. Another Innkeeper. Another Innkeeper. Okay. It's getting a little bit dangerous here. Just a little bit. So let us see what he does here. Is this card so important? We're getting rid of that Bone Crusher Giant. I just hope that card wasn't too important. I really hope we can draw a creature here. A creature would be very freaking sweet. Oh boy. We did. We freaking did. So now he can't even attack in anymore. He will have to choose if he really wants to lose all these 3 lives. Do you now? Do you now? Alrighty. Sooner or later we will dwindle him down. Watch him dwindling down. All the mana in the world won't help you. You can't attack in anymore, which I like very freaking much. Very freaking much. We have all of these Call of the Death Dwellers now. Not really useful, but we'll keep him for now. And yeah, he will have to make some choices here. We'll have to make some freaking choices. Sooner or later he will be able to overrun us if we aren't careful. So, he could make himself... Oh, okay. He could have made himself like a token here. So now we're untapping the Lantern once more. And slowly but surely he will have to sacrifice something else. But his life total. So, what you doing, my friend? What you doing? And can we find something? I would be so freaking happy if we could. So happy if we could. The Tergrid's Lantern. Not really useful here. Not really. But we will make him choose even harder here. So sooner or later he will have to do something other than that. So, now we will have to start getting rid of his stuff, which is pretty good. So, if we can, I don't know, find a freaking land, that would be good. That would be very freaking good. That way we can just put down the Tergrid. So, he's attacking in. He's attacking in. So maybe he has a Bone Crusher in hand. I don't want to lose my Rankle here to a Bone Crusher. No blocks. Okay. So what's in your hand? It's a MtgA. It's a freaking MtgA. So if we can find a kill spell here or a land, we are looking pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good, not gonna lie. Kill spell, or a land, or a creature, or just a blocker, you know, would be sweet. Would be freaking sweet. So, what are you doing, my friend? Yotimon. Gonna catch 'em all, Yotimon. Alrighty, we found a freaking creature. That is so tasty, my friends. So freaking tasty. Come on, sacrifice something. You have to sacrifice something. Oh, we found a land in the right situation. That is so freaking nice. Now all of his stuff will become our stuff. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. So good. So freaking good. So, he would now need like an Embercleave to turn this around. A freaking Embercleave. Does he have an Embercleave? We will find out very soon. Stay tuned. Stay freaking tuned. So, all these Edwall innkeepers. Eduardo? So what you doing, Yotimon? What you doing? Did I catch you? He found a Goldspan Dragon. And he's attacking in with the Goldspan Dragon. Interesting. Pretty freaking interesting. Yep. Oh. This is so freaking good. This is so freaking good. Yes, it is. Yes, it really is. So he's sacrificing the Edgar. We're stealing the Edgar. Putting down the Rankle. We're getting in with our Goddess of Fright because he has to block with at least 2 creatures. And sooner or later we will just get him. We just will. I can feel it. So we have 2 blockers here. We have the blockers here. He can't even be attacking in because he's very low on life. And we freaking got him. Yes. Oh. Oh. Alrighty, the first game went exactly as this deck is supposed to work. We have 1 land. Not gonna keep it. We have a nice hand, but we haven't got white. So let's ditch the Humiliate for now. Opponent's going first, which I don't like. I hope he's not super aggressive. Because we only have a turn to play. And only having a turn to play can be the end of you in today's meta. I know, we have slowly turned into modern. Or whatever that format is called. I don't know. Don't look at me like this. It's not like I know stuff. I'm just a humble person on the internet. And we're dead. I'm just kidding, we're not dead yet. We are not dead yet. With the Elderfang Disciple into Rankle sooner or later, we have a good chance. And he didn't play anything, so that is very freaking good. Very freaking good. So he will have to make a choice here. And if he puts down the hammer, we can just Soul Shatter him. Just freaking Soul Shatter him. Oh, you're that kind of a deck. The Heliod. But are you attacking in here? You are not. Not yet. But we will see what we do here. We still have the Soul Shatter. So everything is still a-okay. Alrighty. Heliod is activated. We're Soul Shattering. So he will have to sacrifice one of these two. One of these two will be Gonzo. Will be freaking Gonzo. So we have to gamble on a land here. We have to. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. This is so freaking nice. Alright. So we can attack in with both. If he wants to, you know, block here with the... Yeah, he does. He freaking does. So. We're making him discard. Seems pretty fair. We're getting rid of, Yeah, I think it is the Village Rites. I think it is the Village Rites. So what is your last card here? The Blade Historian. Not bad. Not freaking bad. Okay. Okay. Well, little does he know that I can just bring back my Elderfang Disciple. And sack it. And freaking sack it. Oh. Oh, man. So, are we gambling on him finding something other than a creature? I think we are. So, what's your tough choice here? Okay. But next turn we have the Kaya. He found a land. Love to see it. So, not even that punished. Oops. Sorry. If he found a sword here, I will be super freaking mad. He didn't. Didn't find a sword. Okay. Very good. Very freaking good. So. We're just exiling the Blade Historian here. I mean, there's no way freaking around it. No way we freaking aren't. No, we can't attack in. We have to chill for a little bit. But we will make a miraculous freaking comeback. Okay. Comeback is looking a little bit tougher now. Or is it? Or freaking is it? So, let me think. What do we have in our sideboard that would help us here? Well, you know what? We're just doing it like this. Making him sacrifice something. We're sacrificing our own freaking Rankle. Making ourselves a ghost. And put down another Rankle. Seems pretty good. So slowly but surely we will dwindle him down. And we can do this every single turn now. Every single freaking turn now. But we aren't. We are getting something out of our sideboard. I don't know what yet, but we're getting something. So he makes himself another little creature. That is fine. He will lose that. He will lose that creature. Sacrifices a creature. We're sacrificing the Eyetwitch. We could have attacked in with the Eyetwitch. That was a little bit not too smart. but only a little bit. Only a little bit. So, we're making ourselves some pests so that, yeah, we can get some life back. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty freaking good. We have all these ghosts now. Pretty nice. We made a miraculous freaking comeback. Yes. Oh, I was a little bit afraid there. Not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. Damn. That Kaya Rankle combo was brutal. I really freaking enjoyed it so much. To the Gratska. To the Gratska. To the Gratska. Alright, we don't have any black, so this hand is looking very freaking bad. Very freaking bad. And the chances we draw a black land in the next turn are very low. So, what are we here? 26%? Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. This is better. This is just better. So, I think the Flunk loses over the Vanishing Verse. Yup, it just did so good. Just did so good. So, I mean, this is very good against a lot of stuff. Not against the Faceless Haven, but against a lot of stuff. So, Elderfang Disciple, get online, my friend. Get him good. Get him something out of his hand that I really don't want to see. He needs to make a tough... Oh, a gold span dragon. That is very nice. The robber of the riches. Okay, so what you stealing here? An acquisition expert? Really don't like to see that. I really don't. But what you gonna do about it? Not too much, I tell you. So, now he can't really be attacking in anymore. He needs to make a tough choice here. A really tough choice. Because I will look at 2 of his cards. And I still have the Village Rites, so if he has a Bone Crusher Giant... Yeah, we're totally getting rid of that. Totally. Alright. Because sooner or later he would be able to play it. So yeah, don't want to see that around here. So, he can't kill both. So that means that next turn we can go Vanishing Verse into Village Rites. So what you doing? Oh boy, okay, that is sad, but okay. Got to get rid of that. So, we're looking pretty good, not gonna lie. He can steal something here, but it will be a land. It was a Soul Shatter, that is also okay to me. Not perfect, but okay. So, we're putting down another Elderfang Disciple here, getting rid of all of his freaking hand. What will it be? What will it be, my friend? Oh, okay. So what you have there? What is that in your hand? What is it? So, we are flunking the robber of the rich as long as we still can. Because I really don't want it to... And he just surrendered! Oh! Oh! After yesterday! This feels so good. This feels so freaking good. Oh. 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 I've got myself a fresh new coffee. We're up against cookie. A cookie would be nice with the coffee. Would be very nice, not gonna lie. We're going first. We don't have any white. But if we find a white, this hand is very freaking good. If we don't, we're pretty screwed. But I'm... Oh, let me check here. So, I'm using the Etherhop app just to check. So we have a 18% chance or something like that to find a white source. So should we really freaking do it here? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is way better. This is honestly way freaking better. We have a Shineshadow Snarl that we will use immediately. So we are missing some land now, but we were missing it before anyways. Oh boy. Really wish I would have used it a little bit later. So we're getting rid of the Cultivate. If we can get rid of the other Cultivate, that would be nice. The Acquisition Expert. Very good. Very good. So we will get rid of something even less important for him. because he can choose. But hey, that is still okay. I made the choice to mulligan here. The Seagate Restoration, okay. That's a land, my friend. That is a land. So unless he has like a kill spell here, we have a small chance because we have the Village Rites. So, if he wants to kill our acquisition expert, be my guest. Be my freaking guest. We will just use maybe the Village Rites end of turn, we will see. So, he's digging for a land. Can we get a Yorion? That would be so good. That would be so freaking good. So, putting 2 on bottom. Love to see it. He doesn't know what he's getting. Love to see it. So, what are you doing? The Cultivate. Okay. So, I don't know if I really want to get rid of my acquisition expert here. But I mean, it's just a 1-2. Not too useful against the Yorion deck. So let's do it. Let's be mana efficient. Get ourselves a second Rankle. That is very sweet. Very freaking sweet. So we're just attacking in for some maximum damage. And, yeah, I think that's it. We're just getting in there for the damage. He needs to get rid of the Rankle. Somehow. He has a Heartless Act. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. And the Omen of the Sea. Omen of Sea. Alright. We got another freaking Rankle. That is actually insanity. Actually freaking insanity. So, we're drawing a card here. I know he's drawing as well, but that means that next turn we can make him discard something. He found the Binding of the Old Gods. Okay. Oh, freaking K. But what else did you find, my friend? What else did you find? Because we're putting down a Tergrid here. Oh, don't tell me he has a counter spell. He has a kill spell. Another Heartless Act? Do you really have another freaking Heartless Act? Oh, it's Omen of the Sea number 3. Okay, that is also just another day in the Yorion world. Alright, he would need another land in hand, plus his Emergent Ultimatum here. But he's just getting the Yorion. Like to see it. And he found another Heartless Act. Oh, of course he did. Just the moment that we would have been able to freaking steal his binding. He found another Heartless Act. Brutal. Freaking brutal. But we're still getting in there for some tasty damage. Drawing a card. Do we really need that Flunk? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because what are the chances that he will not have super hardcore amount of lands? Of cards. Now, especially if he puts down the Yorion and draws 1,000,000 cards with the Omen of the Sea, he will just have 1,000,000 cards. But these 3 Omen of the Sea were just a little bit too... A 4th one. Seriously. He just found his 4th Omen of the Sea in the first 23 cards. Yes. Yes, he did. 4 of them. And yeah, he will now draw 4 more cards, which is pretty good for him. So we are sadly sacrificing the Rankle here, because we need lands. That is exactly what I wanted to say. We need lands. But we have so many lands that even with the Eyetwitch we can get ourselves something nice. And maybe we can even find a Kaya here. But he's looking at 8 cards now. It's looking pretty bad for us. Not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. So he's crying 8. Freaking 8. The only thing that... And he now has 5 cards, 6 cards, 7 cards in hand. 7. And we have an Eyetwitch. Not that good, to be honest. Not that freaking good. But this is okay. This is actually okay. So the Eyetwitch is out. We found a Humiliate. So unless he has a counter spell here, which he doesn't, holy smokes. He really doesn't have too much, does he? But everything he has is pretty good. Everything he has is pretty good. Not gonna lie. But he didn't have the Emergent Ultimatum now. And now he's thrown it. But 2 bindings of the old gods. Holy frickin' smokes. We're just a little bit screwed. Just a little bit screwed. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So, we have no Kaya in our graveyard, do we? No, we don't. So what are we getting ourselves even? Introduction to Annihilation? Why not? Oh man. Yeah, this turned out to be really bad. Really freaking bad. He got himself a rat source. Oh, I really hate that. I really do. The Vanishing Verse doesn't really help us at all here. But hey, it is at least something, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, it is something. But that's it. It is something. But, yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? We won against Mono Red in the last game. So we really need to be beaten here. So he's still digging hard for his Emergent Ultimatum. He's looked at almost half of his deck. And even more because of all of these Omen of the Sea. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure he found it now. I'm pretty freaking sure he did. And, did you, my friend? Did you? We still have the Vanishing Verse. He's just putting down the Beanstalk Giant. Okay. Well, what you gonna do about it? We need to get rid of that Beanstalk Giant. Sad but freaking true. Sad but freaking true. So he's still adding priority because of the Omens of the Sea. Oh, he found a counter spell. What are the chances? Alright, at least we can do this. At least we can do this. We're still not dead. We're still not dead. We're looking very freaking bad here, but we're still not dead. So he's digging real hard for his Emergent Ultimatum, and I think he found it. Why would he have kept on top if he didn't find it here? And here it is. Oh, the Elder Gargaroth. Okay. We still have stuff that takes care of an Elder Gargaroth. And he's also putting down the Yorion. So we're in a little bit of trouble here. But he's only drawing 2 cards. Like to see that. Freaking love to see that. So please give me something good. Please give me something good. Oh, we drew so much good stuff already. We're looking very, very bad here. Very, very bad here, to be honest. The Vanishing Verse. I mean, we could look better, but we could look a lot worse. So, here it is. That one would have drawn him so many cards, so I'm really happy about it. He's still crying away. Still didn't find his Emergent Ultimatum, I think. Is he even playing Emergent Ultimatums? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is so bad. So, oh man, this is bad. We're dead. Exact freaking lethal. Exact freaking lethal. Yeah, Cookie, you got me. You got me. You really were the cookie to my coffee. Oh boy, these 3 Rankles didn't help us at all. Did not help us at all. Sad. Freaking sad. Lands. But hey, we got 3 people in a row. Now we got beaten by a Yorion deck. What you gonna do about it? Not much. Alright, this is a very nice hand. I will freaking keep it. We're up against... Oh, it's a Venota deck, isn't it? It's just another Venota deck. Just another day in the life of Venota. But we have the Flunk, which is very good. The Professor of Symbology. Learning away. But yeah, we will make him discard a lot of stuff very soon. And until the Venota comes out, maybe our Flunk is even useful. We will find out. We will find out. So here he goes, discarding something. We can still block with the Elderfang Disciple, so I will get in with the Eyetwitch. I absolutely will. So, does he have all the lands he wants? I think he does. Otherwise, why would he just, you know, do what he did? So can we risk to put down the Acquisition Expert here? I mean, he will draw a card. He will be on 5. He will play a land. He will be on 4. He will play his Venota. He will be on 3. So we're keeping the Flunk. I had to do some math. I know. You're not here to listen to math. Okay. Okay. He's going all in. He found another land. The Selfless Savior. That won't help you too much, my friend. I hope we can find a land here. We did find a land. That is so freaking good. So we will have to look at 2 cards here, my friend. And I will choose one of them wisely. Very, very wisely. Oh boy. It will 1,000,000% be the Blade Historian. And now we still have the Flunk. We have the Flunk. So, and if he really wants to get rid of our stuff here. Oh yeah, he thinks he's so cute. He thinks he's so freaking cute. But he's not. He's not cute at all. I hope he's still attacking in. I hope he is, because I really want to pull off the Elderfang Disciple Acquisition Expert combo here. But why should he attack in? Honestly, why should he? Why should he? There's no reason to. There's just no reason. Oh, he still is? He still is. Alrighty. That is kind of exactly what I wanted you to do. Honestly, it is. You're keeping your selfless freaking savior. Okay. We're getting ourselves some pests. And now we're pulling off the combo of the freaking century. Oh, we can't put him down both. We can't put him down both. So are we even doing that? Are we even? Yeah, I think getting the Elderfang Disciple and the Eyetwitch, or I mean, we can get the Acquisition Expert. Doesn't really matter. Does not really freaking matter. So we're putting it on here. So he's inclined to kill the Eyetwitch. We're getting rid of the Environmental Sciences. Next turn we have the Rankle. So he hasn't 2 red mana. That means that if he kills my Acquisition Expert, he can't do anything else with his Bone Crusher Giant. Maybe he's just putting down the Bone Crusher Giant. Who knows? Who freaking knows? He is. Ho ho ho. Cheeky, my friend. Cheeky. So, we're getting in there with the Rankle. We just are. And we're making him sacrifice something here. And we're sacrificing our Acquisition Expert. So now his Bone Crusher Giant is not too useful, is it? Is it? The Professor of Symbology. Well, but what you gonna do with that? What are you going to do with that? So if we can find a freaking land here, I will be so happy. I will just be so freaking happy. So he could get himself another Inkling Summoning. If he even has it. Okay. Yeah, that is honestly not that bad. Honestly not that bad, my friend. We're putting down the pests. We are looking for some more life. And then I hope that he doesn't find a Venota here. Would be very bad if he did. We still have the Soul Shatter, so everything is still a-okay right now. We have the Duress, not too useful. We're not finding lands, which I really dislike. I really do. But what you gonna do about it? We're keeping up our Soul Shatter right now. Because if he finds another Venota or a Blade Historian, I would be very sad. Excuse-moi. I think he will start attacking in. I mean, why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't he just start attacking in? But he's thinking long and hard about what he wants to do here. What you gonna do? On a Professor of Symbology. Alright, but are you attacking in? You aren't. Well, in that case, I can just get rid of your Bone Crusher Giant. Seems pretty nice. Okay, the Kaya, but we're not drawing any freaking lands. Hate it. Freaking hate it. So we're putting down the Elderfang. Whatever's in your hand is gonzo now. It was a land. It was a freaking land. Alright, so slowly but surely we're dwindling him down with our good old Eyetwitch. It's not much, but it is honest work. Alrighty. Can't tap it yet. Oh boy, okay. So how are we doing this? I will keep back my Eyetwitch. I will attack in with only the 3-2. He kinda will have to block sooner or later. He blocks with the Hall Monitor. Love to see it. Freaking love to see it. So now we can bring back some creatures, but do we even want to? Nah, I think I still want to keep up my Soul Shatter here. I would really love to find a land. Not gonna lie. A land would be very freaking tasty here. Very freaking tasty. He found a land. Can we please find a land? Still no land. Still no land. Okay. But that just means that we're still attacking in with the Eyetwitch. And flanking away are we now? Well, we will see what he does. We will see what he does. But I really want to get rid of this Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. So we're doing this. His Professor of Symbology now is a 4-3, but we still have the blockers to get rid of it. We found a Village Rites that will help us find a land. Love it. Freaking love it. Getting some life back. Finally! Thank you so much, game. Thank you so freaking much. Alright. So we're not getting in here. We are not. We still have the Soul Shatter to shatter his soul sooner or later. But he has so many lands. Whatever he does here, it will be one of the last things he does. One of the last things. He found a Canrith. Hate to see it. But is he using the Canrith? That is the question though. If he's using the Canrith, I'm totally fine with that. Totally freaking fine with it. He's using it. Okay. Okay. You do you, my friend. You do you. Should have blocked the Professor, to be honest. Should have blocked the Professor, to be honest. So we're getting ourselves the Mascots. And just to be safe, we're getting rid of the Professor here. I know I could have stolen it sooner or later with the Tergrid. But the Tergrid's not only there to steal stuff. Sometimes she's also just a creature doing her best. And he surrenders! Alright! What a nice run! Freaking love it! Freaking love it! Oh boy, I never thought we would go 4-1. I honestly thought we would go 3-2. Would have been what I expected. 4-1. Awesome. Freaking awesome indeed. So it was a lot of fun for me, just as I said. Beating that mono red deck felt so good. Beating that Venona deck felt so freaking good. We were just a little bit too slow for the Yorion deck, but he drew so many cards. It was just insane. If you're a discard deck and your opponent draws like 1,000,000 cards, he was more than half through his 80 card deck. And he had like 4 Omen of the Sea. 4 Omen of the Sea that he could trigger 2 times. Oh. Brutal. Freaking brutal. And then he had like exact freaking lethal on the board. So what you gonna do about it? Not much. That much I can tell you. So would I change some stuff? Yes. And I have a very good idea of how I would make this deck even more evil and more consistent. but you will have to wait for the next version. There's still some time until we're getting into the D&D set, which will replace the core set this year, I think. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I love to hear that I'm wrong, because that means that I can still learn something. So, let me know what you think about this deck. I hope you really enjoyed, because for me, it was a blast. And if you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you didn't do so already. Join the Discord, leave a like, share this video with your friends, comment down below what you would have done in my situation today. And yeah, that is all I have to say. Let's all be excited for the Hello Good Game team up. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.